Hi, I'm Miss Mangel, and I'm back with another How Do I Do That? And today's episode is all about how do I clean off a paint palette. I have a paint palette I just finished painting. What do I do with it? How do I clean it? I'm going to show you. The first thing I'm going to do is turn on the water. There we go. Now, I'm going to put the palette underneath the water. Shocking, I know. And you're gonna rinse it off, and notice that there's still a lot of paint in there. I need to make sure that I rinse out every little section. I'm using my fingers to get in those crevices and get all the paint out. There might sometimes be dried paint there that doesn't come out, but you need to get out all of the wet paint, please. We do not need anybody else getting your wet paint on their art project. That would not be cool. Some people might turn this in and say, it's clean. It's not clean. You can still see the paint that's on here. I do not want people turning in paint trays, paint palettes, without cleaning it all off. Then I have paint on my hands, so I also need to get it back off my hands, but then turn the paint palette over. There's paint on the bottom too. You need to clean off the entire paint palette. It needs to be spotless. Do not let me catch you putting this back with paint still on it. You will be in trouble, and I will force you to watch cringy videos. I'm going to look, okay, this side looks pretty good. I'm going to turn over the other side. There's a little bit on here now, just from my fingers. And it is now clean. We can see that it is now clean. So now I'm going to, oh, nope, I still have some on my fingers, so I keep getting some on here. Okay, that's dried. Okay, I'm now turning off the water. When you are done washing off your paint palette, you are going to put it back, but you are not going to stack it on top of each other because then it will never dry. You are going to put it in the drying rack for these containers. It looks like this. This is how they should be. You put it in the little slot here, and then they can all dry. They should never, ever, ever be stacked like this. They're not going to dry this way, and if somebody didn't clean theirs off correctly, it's going to get paint on everybody else's palette. So they need to be set up like this so that they can dry off. Thanks for joining me for another How Do I Do That? See you next time.